Hello everyone, Shane Newton here with Keller Williams, your trusted real estate consultant with over 25 years business experience in real estate consulting and corporate finance. If there's any way I can help you or someone you know with real estate needs, whether it's buying, selling, or investing, please give me a call. My contact information is below. It's also at the end of the video and in the description. Be glad to help answer any questions you may have and assist you with your real estate needs. Now, we're almost to March. It's a couple days to March here, and hard to believe after all the snowmageddon we experienced last week, but it's time for spring. And you've seen it this week. We've went from -2 a week ago and for a low to in the 80s here early this week. So it's that weather in Texas. You never know what's going to happen. Give it 30 minutes, no change. But now that we've made it here, it's time to start prepping our houses for spring. And here's some quick tips to help you to prepare your home for the upcoming spring season. First thing you want to do is check the outside of your home for any potential damage that could have occurred during the winter, whether from the snow or the frost or whatever it may be. Be sure to check, and especially the roof. You want to make sure that there's no leaks and nothing where water could seep in, especially as we get into the spring and get into the rainy season. The other really important thing you want to do is be sure to check around your windows and around your doors. The weather stripping around the doors and the caulk around the windows. You want to make sure all of those are good and that they're still holding really well in order to help keep from losing energy from draft or getting energy loss from the cold air from your air conditioning seeping out. So, putting a fresh layer of caulk around the windows. Make sure there's no damage to the weather stripping, and if there is, replace it around the doors. Good place to start there on the outside. Also on the outside, you want to get your home looking great. With spring, we got the renewal, everything's starting to bloom. Get those flower beds in good shape. Make sure you've taken all the weeds out. Get some mulch down. Get some flowers out. Some perennials are always good. Trimming the trees. It's a good time for that to get prepared. And make sure that the lawn is in good shape. You might want to go over it, especially if you have Bermuda grass like we do here in most people have here in North Texas. You want to make sure and give it a good scalping the first time, kind of thatch out all that dead grass to allow the new green grass to come out. Also, in terms of the outside, you want to have your systems looked at for your HVAC. Make sure that your unit is in good condition. It's fully charged with Freon or R22. Just so you don't wake up in the middle of the night during the summer and it's 99 degrees outside and inside your home. You want to make sure and get those checks so that you're ready to go for the upcoming warmer weather that we know is going to be here when we get to the summer in Texas. In the inside, you want to make sure and check your ventilation systems. Make sure those are good and cleaned out. Make sure that you've changed your filters. And in fact, it might be a good policy as far as filters go to change those every month as opposed to every quarter, especially here in the spring. With the amount of pollen, we'll get that pollen explosion like we do every year. Changing those filters once a month instead of once a quarter will help keep your ducts clean of all that pollen, especially here in the springtime when we get the pollen explosion. And if you're an allergy sufferer or have sinus problems, that may help alleviate some of those issues. Duct cleaning is a good thing, making sure your vents are clean. Those are good steps to take as well. It may also be a good time to get your carpets clean, to get some of the dirt and other things that have been tracked in during the winter out, and help remove some of that pollen as well. And the spring is always a good time to declutter as well. Maybe things that you've stored up in your cabinets or your closets that as we get into the springtime you may not need anymore, or may not need at least for another 8 months or so. Maybe it's time to declutter some of that stuff, get rid of some of the old things that you no longer need, and maybe box up and store the stuff you're not going to need until we get into the colder months and later in the year. Maybe put that away in the garage or in the attic. Help give you a little more space here in the house during the spring and summertime. And then always, cleaning windows, dusting throughout the house, floorboards, things of that nature, just to help give yourself a nice clean home for the spring, especially if you're getting ready to sell your home. These are very good ideas to prepare for selling if you're planning to do that here in the later spring or summertime. Anyway, hope this video helps and some of these tips will be beneficial to you. Thank you so much for watching this far. Again, I'm Shane Knutson with Keller Williams, your trusted real estate consultant. If you like the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you have any comments on this video or maybe other topics you'd like to see us cover, be sure to put those down in the comments section. We'll read all those and glad to help incorporate some of your ideas in our future videos. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for notifications. We do a new video like this every Thursday at noon, as well as a market update on Monday and sporadic videos throughout with some houses or other topics we cover from time to time. Thank you again. Hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.